Hello, Yooby-Dooby! Megabyte Unleashed here with another Unique Toys review, would you believe? Assuming I put my Galvatron one up before I put this one up. And if not, it's Megabyte Unleashed with his first Unique Toys review. It's probably going to be my second though. Anyway, this is... I forget what they officially called him in the packaging, but this is the Unique Toys Blaster. I just picked this up from Auto Assembly 2015. Gotta date this stuff. And basically, I've been looking at reviews of this guy, and you know, the Fall of Cybertron Blaster never really felt like Blaster to me. I couldn't accept that as a Blaster. So I was looking at the third-party ones, and there was this Unique Toys one, and there was another one. And I have to say, going off the reviews, this Unique Toys one is the one that impressed me the most. So I've had my eye out on it for a while now, and I saw it at AA and figured, go on then, I'll grab it. So here we are. And he's in his Ghetto Blaster. It's pretty much G1. Well, it is a dead ringer for his G1 Ghetto Blaster mode. You've even got the little twizzly knobs here. They don't turn, but they are represented. You've got the speakers with some nice molded detailings on them. Let's see if you can see. Yeah, oh, camera's that way. So you can see some nice molded detailing on the speakers. And in fact, there's some good molded detail all around on this guy. Yes, he has an Autobot symbol. That was there when I bought it. This is clearly a second-hand figure, but it was the same price they are going for on eBay. So, you know, the symbol is in the right place. So, I might have put it a little more to the left, but it's fine. It's fine. It's where it's meant to go. So here's his Ghetto Blaster mode. You can carry him by his handle very nicely. It supports his weight properly. His door does open. There's no mechanism for it, but you can manually open it. And there is a cassette. We'll get more onto the cassette in robot mode. Now the cassette, actually, I'll just point this out. The cassette is considerably smaller than a G1 cassette. So you cannot put these guys in him. Many people will probably say that's a bad thing. If you want a G1 blaster that can hold G1 cassettes, get a G1 blaster. Or get the Masterpiece third-party blaster. Frankly, I'm glad they made the cassette door smaller because it means his chest is more in proportion. And at least they did give us a cassette. And this cassette does have some good focus. Whoa! This thing's not supposed to focus like that. Updates! The computer's had to update so it can focus now. That's actually quite a significant improvement. Anyway. Yes, the cassette has some nice molded detailing to it. It's got the little grooves for the spools. Focus on that. Got the little grooves for the spools and all that good stuff. So I'll just pop that back in there for now. And you know, it's... Come on, door. Door's acting up now. Hang on. There you go. I mean, it's a simple slidey pivot, whatever. There's no actual mechanism. Anyway, you can see, beautiful alt mode. He's got all these little detailing and coloured symbols and volume speakers and both legs. The exterior details of the legs are similar. Underneath, yeah, you can see his legs quite blatant there. But who's going to look at that? He's going to be set down like that or being carried or what. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And the back is really nice and tidy. You got some detailing on here. This is probably detailing more for robot mode, but you know, it blends in. It could be like this is like a battery compartment, or Oh, actually, that's got the grooves for the battery compartment. But, you know, it's... all in all, it's a kibble-free alt mode. It's quite thin. That's a cassette rattling. The actual figure itself, it's all locks together beautifully. There's one, I just heard someone shouting. It all locks together perfectly. You know, nothing's loose, nothing feels like it's going to break. It is a solid ghetto blaster. So, for comparison, because I know you want to see this, I know I certainly wanted to see this, here he is with G1 Soundwave. And yay! I can quite happily see the two of these in the back of Ironhide being all crazy in that one episode. Yeah. You can't put a G1 Soundwave in a video and not press his eject. So there you go. As you can see, Blaster is marginally wider, marginally thinner. Marginally wider, marginally thinner. And they're both pretty much the same on the back in terms of keep whatever. So, oh, and actually, yes, because I do have one now. I do have one of these now, and he is currently in that mode. So, just because here he is with War of WFC, the video game, the deluxe version, technically the Takara version of Soundwave in his boombox mode. So you can see just how they compare. And yes, this Soundwave also has an opening door, but I can't get it open now, and I'm not going to fiddle with it. But there are the three cassette things. I don't have eject or rewind, but I got those two. Now, that's how they compare. Beautiful little set of sound systems. So, on to robot mode. And once it focuses, here he is in his robot mode. And this, like the Maniac King, is an absolutely beautiful blaster. Why is the camera lagging? There you go, the camera stopped lagging. He is an absolutely beautiful blaster. I mean, just look at that. He is, I won't say it's like he stepped out of the cartoon, but it's pretty damn close. Articulation wise, again, he's got all the usual stuff you would want. Waist, legs go wee, blah blah. This does lift up, so you can get just like a little bit more leg movement. No, it doesn't actually provide you with much more, but it's a thing. He's got his, well, you know, he's Blaster. He looks brilliant. Again, like Maniac King. I keep saying again because I've just recorded the Maniac King video, no matter how long ago it was since this came out, but there is the head sculpt. Focus. There you go. Look at that. That is a brilliant little head sculpt. It's so Blaster. And I'm glad they went for the TV head as opposed to the comic head or toy head. As I don't know what it is, but I'm just not a fan of the comic toy head. I don't know why, but it just doesn't ring right with me. Now, I haven't shown you around him yet. Again, like Maniac King, it's a very slim, kibble-free figure. You know, I only have the two Unique Toys figures, and I am impressed. I mean, the quality of the plastic is nice and sturdy. The joints all seem proper tight. Well, this one's a little loose, but you know, this one was second hand, so you know, I don't know how badly he's been exposed, but you know, he's not like a floppy mess or anything like that. You know, he still holds his poses really well. As you can see, the back of the robot, again, kibble free. The only piece of kibble, I've not transformed that properly, there we go. The only piece of kibble is the handles. Like, his handle splits apart and folds back here, but even then, they make it work because, yeah, the handle is the heel, which means you can just plonk him down and he'll stand. And I love that little piece of engineering integration. I mean, that is why I collect Transformers. It's just the engineering and the design of saying, well, we've got this handle, it's a piece of kibble flying about, let's make it his heel. And it's like, boom, done, sorted. So there's Blaster for you. Absolutely beautiful figure. I'll just do the quick comparisons before we get onto his chest. Yes, he has, as I said earlier, he has his chest and his gun and his what have you, so you would want to see what that's about. So there's Blaster with the 2 Autobot cassettes I have, just for a quick scale thing. Here he is with G1 Soundwave. So, you know, I'll just bring the camera down slightly just so you can see an odd level height comparison with them. So, you know, they're pretty much the same height there. I mean, like I say, Soundwave fits the G1 cassette, so his tape, his chest is really wide. Blaster, they scaled it down to give him a more proportionate chest, and I do like that they did that because it stops him looking stupid or stops him being oversized. Like the G1 Blaster is like twice the height of Soundwave. But this is a perfect scale for the two of them, if you ask me. And because he was in the other part, sorry, there is War for Cybertron Soundwave. Obviously, he's a deluxe, he's more of a Voyager, but maybe a small Voyager, maybe? I don't know. But there's your size comparisons for them. I'll just move them out of the way, and we will get onto the cassette. Whoops. This blaster does come with other accessories like black armor pieces, an amplifier gun, and a pair of night vision goggles. I don't know what they are supposed to be referencing. I could look it up if I wanted to, but frankly I can't be bothered to, so that's not going to happen. And basically, these legs aren't transformed right. There you go. Now his legs are transformed right. And he can do oof. There's Blaster. Great little figure. This is probably my favourite thing I got at Auto Assembly. I mean, I've not cracked open and played with them all yet, but this is such a fun little guy, I cannot put him down. Anyway, his chest, he has no automatic jettison mechanism or door opening or whatever. You just manually pull his door down, remove his cassette, and you know, there is some moulding of tape detail in there. I mean, it's pretty much just the two spools, but you know, at least put something in. I put something in there, and you know, he can't hold anything other than this cassette, but he still has his opening door, so he can go, "Oh, hey, what's going on, man?" This is not a good blaster. Especially you go, "Whoa, dude, look at that, I got something on my sensor. Somewhere, there's a pizza being eaten, and I need to find out where." Why he turned into a turtle, I do not know. Anyway, I mentioned he has a sound gun. It's basically like one of those big amplifier things. But they also did something clever. Because they know this cassette is too small compared to a G1 cassette. So, you can't get it. I mean, look at that, it's wider than his chest. Steeljoy's wider than Blaster's chest, so that was never going to fit. But to keep the tape gimmick, they gave you a little tape. And this little tape does something really clever, and something that I absolutely adore. This tape actually becomes his rifle. His signature G1 rifle. And I think that is a piece of beauty. I've just noticed this tape has a label on it, A01. Dun dun dun! That's a number of Blaster, I think. Anyway, this transforms into his rifle, thusly. Bomb. And then you forget how you do it. Shoot. Well, this is embarrassing. What are you doing? Thick. No. There we go. You unpeg that. That comes out. Flips around like that. This piece slides up. This is now unlocked and can flip all the way around. And as you see, as that comes out, little handle. Just flip that piece up, and voila, you have his G1 rifle. It is not 100% G1 accurate because he has a big round thing and this obviously doesn't, but frankly I would much rather have this kind of a thing than a single solid gun that looks exactly like G1. I mean, that's close enough to his sonic rifle anyway, so boom, there you go. And then he can just hold it in his hand and be all, hey, it's Blaster blasting at ya. We got some guns on the way, and I need to teach them the meaning of some good beats. And I don't mean beating them up. Yeah, I really should. I'm more of a sarky comment, witty humour kind of person than telling straight jokes. I've never been able to tell a joke. Anyway, there is Unique Toys. Put them in the middle. Stupid offset. There is Unique Toys Blaster, or Soundmixer, or whatever people want to call him. Very highly recommended, I would say. He is an excellent figure.